Today we're taking a look at the i-Blason Armorbox case for the Samsung Galaxy S25. Thanks to i-Blason for sending this case over for us to take a look at. The Armorbox case series is known for being a beefier, tougher, and more durable type of case in the i-Blason lineup. This particular case consists of two interlocking layers, a main rear case body and a front frame with a built-in screen protector. Front frame for this case gets installed directly on the S25 and then it clips into place inside of the main rear case body. The connection that's formed is very strong, and that softer TPU on the outside of the harder TPE framing really provides a solid strategy for absorbing and redistributing those impact forces from various drop events when you drop your S25, even if it goes flying out of your hands. Part of the magic of how this case works is the bezel on the front side of the phone. This bezel extends about 2 millimeters past the height of the glass on the S25. This means that when you drop your S25 on a flat surface, like a tile floor in a kitchen or on a concrete sidewalk, the case will make that initial impact directly with the ground surface, and the glass will never actually meet the ground, which is huge in terms of protection. Combining this with the built-in screen protector and the huge corner bumpers is really going to minimize any chances of your phone being damaged when it's dropped. The corners on this case have a ton of extra TPU material here, and they were relatively strong when I was pressing and pushing on them to gauge how much they might compress or in what kind of way they might move when they impact the ground. As for the main rear case body, this is a thicker TPE type of material with that TPU bumper all along the perimeter. This type of case is generally speaking excellent for providing case structure, but also offering a cushioning factor for the phone. The inside of the bumper where the case actually meets the TPU bumper is still soft, so that'll cradle the phone nicely. And looking at the back side of the case, it's got some raised and indented areas as well as a couple of textured areas. This is a nice feature. It's definitely going to help with backside grip. In terms of grip, the sides of the case also have these traction slats, which I'm a huge fan of. This will definitely help increase your overall grip on the phone in dry and wet scenarios. Of course, the Armorbox case is offering MagSafe support, which I definitely like to see. I typically use those magnetic rings with the loop, as well as magnetic car mounts for navigation. This case does feature a USB-C flap cover, which is excellent for preventing dust and moisture from really messing up your USB-C port. It should last a long time with this protection flap. As for the camera protection strategy, we do have a cutout section with a bezel, but crucially, we also have a camera door. This is typically what I would consider maximum protection for your cameras and the lenses, since there's no way for them to make contact with any flat surface, and with the door closed, they are extremely well protected. The door itself is relatively strong, and it locks in place when it's shut. Interestingly enough, since the door hinge is relatively resistive to movement, that door can actually act as a kickstand, which is super handy for watching videos on my desk or in the kitchen. As for the wireless charging, i-Blason does say this case is compatible, but it is a little bit thicker, so you might want to take a look at your wireless Qi charger and gauge if it'll be a good fit or if you might need to upgrade your charger. The Armorbox that I have here today for the S25 is the black color, but it does come in red, blue, and green as well. Personally, I'm a sucker for those red cases, but I do like the black. Overall, I would have to say this is really some excellent protection that you're getting for your S25 smartphone. It's definitely not the slimmest case setup out there, but if you know you need some solid protection, this is definitely one of those cases that I would keep in mind. It's competitively positioned in the S25 case market, and subjectively speaking, I like the way these look. I definitely think this is a high value case option. If you want to pick one of these up or learn more about it, I'll have some links in the description below, so definitely head down there and check that out. YouTube shares videos when they get likes, so I would say if this one helped you out and you want other people to see this when they're researching S25 cases, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like on the video. Smartphone and mobile tech stuff is what I do here. If you're into that, get subscribed to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. Until next time, stay charged up.